Hello and welcome! My screen name is Covert Muffin, and this is a guide to break down yavin1b. To start discussing, we need to first understand Howler AI. Generally speaking, Howlers are a large source of RNG, but they do follow certain triggers and have a set list of moves. Howlers have two triggers, and until we activate one, they will not start moving. The first one is activated by hitting this tree, causing the Howlers to start descending down the hill towards the river. The second trigger activates when you come within a certain range, causing the Howlers to aggro onto Jaden, superseding the first trigger. Because Howler hitboxes are centered in their torso and close to the ground, it's easiest to kill them if they're on a flat surface. Thus, we want to break the tree as late as possible and ascend the hillside quickly. To ensure swift Howler demise, I advise the use of either a Saber throw or horizontal swings. If you are able to climb the hillside quickly, there also is a good chance the Howlers will be bundled together. Throwing your Saber close to the left Howler will catch both of them with a single throw. Excellent! Unfortunately, when we cross the second trigger, all hell breaks loose in the probability department. Howlers have a chance to dive at us, jump extremely high, or start screeching to limit us to Saber throw. When a Howler does dive at you, try to quick draw and catch the Howler midair. Then continue approaching the second Howler to swiftly finish both. If Howlers do manage to descend the hill, Saber throwing is the easiest way to hit, due to the downward angle swings wrapping close to Jaden's body. We start the level with a double boost, followed by sidestepping around the tree stump and boosting on the rock to crouch slide up the hill. We then try to catch a boost after the Howlers to continue the chain towards the cutscene. It's important not to go too far with these first two boosts in the river, but to execute them quickly to set up our positioning to easily sidestep around the stump. With good turning here, we pick up a lot of speed to really launch us up the hillside. Be careful here with this first jump, as it's easy to accidentally jump too far down and miss the first elevation boost. After we hit the cutscene, hold W to buffer movement and turn slightly. Then follow up with a series of wave jumps to quickly ascend towards the first highway. On the first highway, we have the potential to stack 4 boosts in a row. The first 3 are guaranteed every single time, but the fourth one can often be quite elusive. To maintain maximum speed, it is crucial to execute smooth turning and not to change direction until you land. If you miss the fourth boost, there is a fairly consistent backup, jumping towards the Howler and curving back. Coming through the first highway brings us to Jungle Fever, featuring an immersive natural environment. Capture some sick speed by taking a double boost off the side of the rock to approach the second tree. The moment our lightsaber cuts the tree, it becomes corporal, allowing us to walk partially up an invisible stump and then crouch jump up the fallen tree. From here, we start the second highway by jumping to the left at the darkened line. Then we taper our turn rate towards the right in order to get a highly consistent set of boosts towards the final Cultist. Pairing everything together with relentless turning allows us to fluently navigate through Jungle Fever, thus bringing us to the end of the level and some lightsaber strats. Oh yes, time for some saber strats. The first part here is to utilize a quick draw of a horizontal right swing at the Stormtroopers. The Cultist spawns immediately upon killing this dynamic duo, following the same movement pattern every single time. We can take advantage of this by lining up a roll stab maneuver, which is guaranteed not to be parried by our foe's lightsaber. Here, it's important to roll outwards before curving back in to secure the kill. Not swag enough for you? Save a few additional seconds by meeting your foe mid-air with a vertical swing. Buffer your jump with about 1 second of movement in order to achieve a consistent timing. I like to move slightly back and to the right in order to clear the Stormtrooper's dying carcass. This helps me get a direct jump path to obliterate my target mid-air. Oh yes! If we miss our quick kill, it is important to have some backup strats. The first maneuver is to crouch climb on top of the target. This knocks him prone, leaving him susceptible to being murdered. Another trick is to crouch while looking directly downwards, setting us up to sweep and bypass the Saber. Lastly, utilizing a diagonal swing while looking away allows us to hook at his feet and finish him off. Awesome.